Hey guys, Scott here with another fragrance review. Welcome, I'm glad you guys could join me. Today what I want to talk about is the seven most versatile fragrances I have in my collection. These are ones that I find to be extremely versatile that I believe you can wear 365 days a year for any occasion, anytime, anywhere, any place, whether it be dressing up, whether it be dressing down, casual, you name it, these will work for any occasion. You want to go hang out with the boys? Great. You want to go to a wedding? Great. These fragrances will work for any occasion. This is the perfect fragrance for you. And if you guys are just stopping by and you're new to the channel, well then you've come at the right time. If you're just now getting into fragrances and you're not a crazy collector like some of us are in the fragrance community, you may not want to have a collection that has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and even more fragrances. You may just want that one fragrance that you're looking for. You found the right channel. I'm going to talk to you about these 7 versatile fragrances, and you only need to own one. I don't know why you would want to, because I'm one of those nuts that likes to have as many as I possibly can because I really enjoy fragrances. But out of these 7, you'll be able to pick one for the rest of your life that works for every occasion, and that's what I'm here for. So instead of rambling on and talking, let's just go ahead and dive in. The first one we're going to talk about is from Salvatore Ferragamo, Acqua Essentiale Blue. Let me go ahead and give you the note breakdown. So in the top, we've got lemon, bergamot, cardamom, lavender, cedar, tonka, ambroxan, benzoin, and patchouli. All right, let's go ahead and give this a spray. All right, guys, this is a really beautiful fragrance. So this first fragrance you're really gonna like. It's gonna be right up your alley because of the price. You can find this on discount websites for around the $30 mark. So that alone is worth buying this fragrance. But there's something so classy and sophisticated about this fragrance. Some of the notes that really stand out, of course, are the fruity notes, the lemon, the citrusy notes of bergamot. And as you guys know, bergamot is a mood enhancer. But the lavender really shines in this fragrance. It gives it that beautiful, sweet floral scent that you guys like. It's got the creaminess and the sweetness from the tonka. And of course, with a lot of these fragrances, ambroxan is very prevalent. And what I like about ambroxan is that it really helps the fragrance to last. I'd say on this one, it projects at an arm's length. As far as performance, you're gonna get somewhere between 4 and 6 hours before you have to reapply. So for $30, you can't really beat that. You're not gonna care if you go ahead and reapply or overspray. If you're just running out for errands or coming out of the shower, you don't care about spraying this fragrance because it didn't cost you that much. The investment was minimal. But guys, Acqua Essentiale Blue is a really nice fragrance to own. And if you wanna know what it smells like, if you're curious as to what it's close to, it's somewhere, in my opinion, if Bleu de Chanel and Versace Dylan Blue were to have a child, this would be their child. So it's somewhere in that classic woody citrusy vibe of Chanel, but mixed with that blue ambroxan scent of Dylan Blue. And this is a really nice scent. I firmly believe this could be a signature scent. If the patchouli in this is beautiful, the lavender in this is really nice. And so for $30, guys, you can't beat Acqua Essentiale Blue by Salvatore Ferragamo. All right, so moving right along, the next fragrance we're gonna do, this is Christian Dior Sauvage, and I think you guys, if you're not into fragrances at all, you already know about this one. So in the top note, you've got bergamot and pepper, you got Sichuan pepper, lavender again, pink pepper, vetiver, geranium, and patchouli, and on the base you have ambroxan, cedar, and lavender. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. And what I like about this one is with this Dior, it's got the magnetic cap, snaps into place beautifully. Let's go ahead and spray this one in the air. Beautiful atomizer. Whew, I love it, guys. This is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. If you're fishing for compliments, if you need the attention, this one is going to get you the attention. The notes that stand out in this are the pink pepper, the lavender, the patchouli, and of course the ambroxan. This fragrance is absolutely beast mode as far as performance, projection. This thing projects for miles. You'll leave a scent trail everywhere you go. This is one of my most complimented fragrances I have in my collection. I absolutely love this fragrance. I know for some of you guys who are collectors already and big into the fragrance game, this one's kind of old to you. It's old news, but for me, I still love it. I spray this one sparingly, one, because of the cost, but two, because I like it so much. I only want to wear this for special occasions. And I can do that because I have so many fragrances, multiple fragrances, that I can get away with wearing different ones. But like I said, if you are just wanting to buy one fragrance for life, this one would work for you. It's definitely heavy on the compliments. It's definitely heavy on the projection. This one lasts anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, depending on who you are. And like I said, it's just a beast mode fragrance. And the marketing on this is genius with Johnny Depp. That's why a lot of you guys know about this fragrance. So this is a perfect must-have fragrance if you're a collector. But if you're, like I said, just looking for one fragrance for life, you can't go wrong with Christian Dior Sauvage. All right, let's dive into the next fragrance. This is Versace Pour Homme Dylan Blue. In the top, we've got bergamot, grapefruit, aquatic notes, fig leaf, ambroxan, patchouli again, black pepper, violet leaf, incense, musk, tonka, and saffron. It's got that beautiful blue bottle with the gold cap. This one just pops off, guys, snaps back into place. Let's go ahead and give it a spray. Beautiful atomizer. And you'd expect that for the price you're paying for these to have good atomizers. This fragrance, guys, is really, really beautiful. What you're gonna notice about this fragrance right away is the invigorating grapefruit. It's got an aquatic note to it. It's got the sweetness from the patchouli. And of course, in this fragrance, like the other two, it's got the ambroxan, which helps make this last long, which give it some projection and performance. Also, what I notice about this is the incense. This gives it that mysterious, kind of a dark vibe. So it is fruity and it does have that aquatic note, which makes you think summer. But because they added the incense in this, you can really get away with wearing this in the wintertime. And this is a really, really beautiful fragrance. I was really into this fragrance when I first got it. I was spraying the heck out of it. I really, really like this one. And like I said, this is a casual fragrance, but it's also, you can dress it up as well. Projection is moderate. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. And I really, really like this fragrance. The incense is very prevalent in this one, and the ambroxan. And it's definitely a favorite of mine, and I would highly suggest taking a look at this fragrance if you're looking for one fragrance for life. Let's go ahead and get into the next fragrance. This is Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gio Profumo. In the top, we've got aquatic sea notes, bergamot. In the heart, we've got rosemary, sage, geranium. And in the base, there's an incense and patchouli. Beautiful black mysterious bottle. It's got that magnetic cap, snaps into place. I love that. All right, guys. I don't know what you know about Acqua di Gio, but the original is one of the #1 selling men's colognes in the world. So what they did is this is what's called in the fragrance world a flanker. They made a flanker of that one with all the aquatic notes, but they added the mystery and the mysteriousness of that incense, guys. And that's what I really pick up in this fragrance. I pick up the incense, I pick up the sweetness of the patchouli, and then those aquatic sea notes are so beautiful. This one gives it a really, really awesome vibe. This is signature scent worthy. This is mature, a lot more mature and a lot more, I'd say, has a lot more oomph than the regular Acqua di Gio. So if you're looking for something different, you want to stand out in a crowd, this one will help you stand out from all your friends who are wearing the Acqua di Gio. The Profumo will really help you stand out. The projection on this is moderate. It lasts about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. And like I said, this is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, because it can be elegant, but it can also be casual. And I really, really love this fragrance. I'm all about this one. Anyway, this is a really great fragrance to have. This is the one to own for the rest of your life. All right, let's get into the next fragrance. All right, guys, you know this one. Bleu de Chanel EDP. One of my favorite fragrances I have in my collection. In the top, we've got the grapefruit. We've got the lemon, pink pepper, and mint. Ginger, nutmeg, and jasmine. In the base, we've got incense again, vetiver, cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, Lebanon, and musk. All right, guys, again, of course, with Bleu de Chanel, you think of classy and elegance. Again, another one of those snap-on caps. I absolutely love that. This is one of my favorite fragrances, just disclaimer, in my collection as far as designer fragrances go. Let's go ahead and give it a spray. Beautiful. Beautiful atomizer. Guys, this has got a woodsy vibe. It's got the citrus on the top. The grapefruit, of course, is invigorating. It's got the lemon, the pink pepper, the incense, of course. But what I think is really prevalent in this fragrance, and it's in some of these other ones too as well, but the vetiver really shines in this fragrance. And if you guys are a big fan of vetiver, this is a vetiver heavy fragrance. The patchouli makes the sweet. It's got the creaminess from the sandalwood, guys. And this is a classic, elegant, beautiful scent. It's one of my favorites in my collection as far as designer fragrances go. And this is one you could own for life. The projection on this is moderate. It lasts on my skin anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. And again, it's a woodsy, fruity, just beautiful scent that you can wear all year round. This is the Eau de Parfum. I've had some of the other concentrations, and this one seems to do better on my skin, and it's one of my favorites. All right, next fragrance we're gonna dive right into, YSL Y Eau de Parfum. All right, guys, on the top, we've got the apple, bergamot, ginger, and in the heart, we've got sage, juniper berries, geranium. In the base, we've got the amberwood, tonka, cedar, and vetiver. All right, guys, beautiful bottle. This one, out of all the bottles so far, has got a little bit of weight to it. You see that Y on the side, really cool looking. It's got that beautiful cap. This one just clicks off and then clicks back into place like that. Let's go ahead and give it a spray. Oh, all right. So I really, really like this fragrance. And I know a lot, like I said, in the community, a lot of these are considered blue fragrances and a little bit repetitive. Out of all the fragrances, this one is the most mature. This one is absolutely beautiful. What separates this one from some of the rest with the Ambroxan is that it's got that apple note. I think it takes it in a different direction. Of course, it's got the bergamot. Almost all these fragrances have bergamot at the top. Bergamot is invigorating. It's a mood enhancer. It helps fragrances sparkle at the top in the opening. The tonka gives this a sweetness, and again, this has got the same thing that Chanel has with the vetiver. The vetiver is very prevalent in this fragrance, and of course you smell the woodiness of it with the cedar. But I really do like this fragrance. This one, I'd say between Sauvage and Y, these are both beast mode fragrances. If you're looking more bang for your buck, then I would say Sauvage or Y by YSL will give you more bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is these both perform beast mode. The projection on them is just way above average. These are absolutely beautiful fragrances. And so I would highly suggest you buy Y by Yves Saint Laurent. All right, last but not least is our more expensive fragrance in my collection. This one is called Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. In the top, we've got lavender, cardamom, black pepper, juicy pear, and blue cypress. And in the heart, we've got ginger, cedar, oud, iris, and fir. In the base, we have sandalwood, patchouli, amber, myrrh, and frankincense. Now this one's a little different than all the rest, guys. You see the juice is purple. It's got that beautiful gold cap. When I think of gold and purple, I think of royalty. And this fragrance is definitely made for royalty, and it's made by royalty. Let me go ahead and, it's a snap, pull the cap right off, snaps back on, beautiful, I love that clicking sound. Let's go ahead and spray the juice. Oh. All right, okay, full transparency. I'm gonna be very biased about this fragrance. There's nothing I can absolutely say, even if this fragrance sucked and smelled like a skunk, which it does not, I am extremely biased because the man behind this fragrance is one of the most beautiful men you'll ever meet as far as personality-wise goes. He is giving, he is caring, he is generous, so it's hard for me to not be biased, but I will do my best. One of the most luxurious, elegant, amazing fragrances I have in my collection. It's my absolute favorite, it's no secret. I love this fragrance. It's what I would call a lavender bomb. The lavender in this is absolutely beautiful. What helps balance it out is the oud in this. The oud gives it that earthy, woody, masculine, just a little bit of punch that it needs. The sandalwood makes it creamy, and then you have the sweetness from the patchouli, the coziness of the amber. This is my signature set. This is my fragrance. And like I said, this one is versatile. You can wear this with the t-shirt and jeans and your favorite Doc Martens, or you can just, or Chuck Taylors, whatever you're into, or you can wear it with a pair of flip-flops if you want to, or you can put on your tuxedo and look like James Bond and cover yourself in this, and it is absolutely beautiful. As far as projection on Signature Pour Homme, it's moderate. As far as performance, it lasts on my skin anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. It's one of my most favorite fragrances in the whole world. And George, the creator and founder of this fragrance, is an absolute peach of a person. He's a gem. And he has got a masterpiece on his hands with this. If you guys have never heard of Zaharoff and you're just a casual fan, I highly suggest you looking them up. You can go to their website. Zaharoff is Z-A-H-A-R-O-F-F, and you can go to the website, and there you'll find a link to get some samples for it. I think they're either like 50 cents or there might even be a link for some free ones. I'm not sure anymore. But go there, 50 cents, you get a free sample. But try them out. This is one of the best fragrances you'll ever own. You'll thank me for it later, not to steal a line from Ross at TLTG Reviews, but it's absolutely one of my all-time favorites. Okay, so before I leave you guys, I wanted to do some honorable mentions real quick, because a lot of these fragrances are very similar. They're in the blue category. They have the same kind of smell, with maybe the exception of Acqua di Gio with that aquatic note and the incense. But my honorable mentions list is Creed Aventus. So you guys all know about Creed Aventus. I'm going to give you some citrus-based scents that aren't blue. Mont Blanc Explorer, which is a clone of Creed Aventus. And if you guys haven't, if you're just new to the channel, check out my last review. I did a review on Creed Aventus, Mont Blanc Explorer, and Armas Club de Nuit Intense. And all three of those are also very versatile, all year round fragrances. They're very citrus heavy, with the lemon and the pineapple, and you'll really love those fragrances, so I suggest you giving those a try. One of my favorites also that I could have put in this real quick was Chanel Homme Sport Eau Extreme. An absolute banger, beautiful fragrance, luxurious, well-made, creamy with the tonka. It's got a nice lemony citrus smell that I absolutely love. I could have put this one on the video as well, so look that one up. It's Chanel Homme Sport Eau Extreme. That one's beautiful. And there's many more, guys. I could have did Jimmy Choo, Man Intense, Coach for Men, Mont Blanc Legend, Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. So those are just some suggestions, guys, some honorable mentions that are a little bit different than the ones I've just talked about here. But guys, thank you for joining me, and I hope you like some of these fragrances I've talked about. Again, if you're new to the channel or new to the fragrance game, any one of these are perfect to own for life or for the year until you want to get a new fragrance. If you guys are already familiar with these, I know they're a little repetitive and get a little bit old, but thanks for staying with me this long. Thanks for joining me. Let me know, guys, what are some of your all-time favorite fragrances? What are some of your fragrances that you can wear 365 days? That one fragrance you could own for life? That one you could wear for any occasion, anytime, anywhere, any place. What are some of your versatile fragrances? Or as Jeremy Fragrance says, your Swiss Army knife fragrance. Tell me which one's in the comments section, guys. I love hearing from you. I love the critiques. I love the criticism. I like the bad comments, the good comments. Let me have them all. Guys, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. Lets me know you guys are interested so I can keep on making this content for you. And don't forget to share with your friends. And guys, as always, remember to be yourself as long as yourself smells good.